Hello, guys. Welcome again with another episode of Around the Block. This is me, Kais, and I am here with Guilherme. Guilherme, how are you?
Hello, guys. Very nice to meet you again. Another episode of Around the Block. I'm very nice, very happy. I have been seeing a lot of hikes in crypto, especially Bitcoin and Ethereum. So, yes, very happy and very excited to another episode, one more week. And
Great,
let's
great,
roll with great news.
great. We still have a very good period of crypto. Guys, here in Around the Block, we always talk about technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and all about crypto. And as usual, today we're gonna talk a little bit about some news, the latest, hottest news in the last week. So I have some news, and Guilherme have some news, and we're gonna share this news and make some technical analysis above this news. So let's dive it. We have here the first news. I will start today, Guilherme, with a bad news. We let's consider as a bad news. So let's say here. I will share here my screen. The economist Peter Schaaf explains why Bitcoin and gold are up this year. They are rising for opposite reasons. So I don't trust a lot of what Peter Schaaf said, but finally he is a big economist and a lot of people follow what he said. So he put on his Twitter on Monday, both gold and Bitcoin are going up in 2023, but they are rising for opposite reasons. Gold is rising. Here is he is explaining why the gold are going up and why the Bitcoin gonna going up also. Gold is rising as a hedge against inflation and a weaker dollar, while Bitcoin is rising with other high risk assets as speculators bet that a Fed pivot will cause a rally in 2022. Biggest losers. This is what he said. So let's take a look what the reaction of the people, because a lot of people put the answer on his tweet, and let's see here commenting on Sheikh Jan 20 tweets telling investors to sell their bitcoins at the 18 level. He told the people to sell the bitcoins at this level, and he get a tweet comments from Mac Cormack. He said Bitcoin is trading around 27% up since Peter Schaaf advised you to sell your Bitcoin. Gold isn't. So
Mhm.
guys, let's see after what he said, what's happened in the price Bitcoin. In the other hand, what was going on with Bitcoin? Bitcoin on track for best January since 2013. So this is the first January, the best January for Bitcoin since Bitcoin start till now. We are passing the best January for crypto now. Let's take a quick look here about Bitcoin in our platform Vector. Let me open a clean chart.
Very good news, right? I didn't know that we have the best January in years for Bitcoin, which is amazing because we had such a bad year. 2022 was just a bullish, um, or anyway, bearish year. So it was not easy for us crypto holders. So it's very good to know that we have a very good January. And I was talking just before, we have three positive candles in the weekly chart, which
Yeah,
is very nice. And I didn't see yet, but you probably have a very good monthly chart as well for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, and so on. So it's very good news for people who are holders of crypto.
exactly. So let's take a look here on the Bitcoin chart. So last time we talked about Bitcoin chart, guys. We said about this area. What's gonna happen? Let's take a look on the daily chart.
Very beautiful chart. So many days going up, and I think it has been already like 30% or higher, or even more. I'm not pretty sure, but just so cool. It's so uh relieving to see something like this in crypto.
After all this suffering that year, we are finally seeing something
It's
good.
it's uh, I just saw now it's actually 40% high in 1 month. Man,
In 1 month,
it's
yes,
unbelievable. Yeah.
exactly, exactly.
All right. So that's great, guys. I think it's a great vision of the chart and Bitcoin and the other crypto currencies. There's one thing that I wanted to share with you guys. I was talking to my friend just before, and as I said before, we are looking at a 40% high in Bitcoin within 30 days, right? Using vector, by the way, it's pretty easy to see how much percentage has been going up. You just use the crosshair, and then when you click, you can easily see how much of the increase in the price we had been, and also the period. So it's precisely 25 days and 40% high for Bitcoin. There's one thing which is very common in trading that we see is if you put a longer moving average, such as the 200 period, this one is very famous. I have been using for so long. Um, and also you combine a quicker one, such as 50 period moving average, you can see right now that the prices are almost crossing the moves. So this means we have a long period moving average going down and the shortest one going up. In other words, this means that we are actually seeing probably the beginning of a bullish market in crypto. Of course, we have been looking highs for like 3 weeks already, but when you see the moving average crossing each other just like this, is the confirmation that the prices are really going up. There's another tool in Vector that I like to use a lot to visualize how much of reliable is this movement. I'm gonna teach you guys how to put this using vector. If you click here in any point of your chart, you select add indicator and you look for volume, you can see the financial volume here. I'm gonna add a new window and you can see how much of a volume we had in the last days, in the last weeks. It doesn't matter which period you are looking at. But the point is, Kais was just saying before that this is the best January in years for crypto. And there's another thing that I like to show you guys as well. You can see very clearly here how much higher is this month in terms of financial volume compared to December, for example. So we are seeing a lot of people trading more cryptos, and it's actually much more than before, you know. So there's a famous trader that says volume confirms the tendency, right? And this case is a very clear example of how we can see the volume going up together with the prices of Bitcoin. So, of course, like we said many times before here in the Around the Block, we cannot predict the future. Anything can happen, especially when we're talking about cryptocurrencies. But there are very high chances, and every day I think these chances are increasing, that we are seeing the beginning of a bullish market in crypto. Just before I pass the word again to Kais, I'm gonna share with you guys some news that are very important if you're studying crypto, if you're buying or considering buying through an exchange or so on. I'm gonna share with you guys something very important.
I'm just curious about something, Guilherme. I want to ask you when was the last time that two moving average crossed? You said 250, right?
Yes, so you can go backwards and see that many times when, especially when it crosses over. We had this situation here in 2020, so just after the pandemic. Uh, and let me check how much percentage we
Yeah.
would have in a trade
Eh,
if we bought. Listen, this exactly, I made a circle. This is exactly when the moving average of 50 crossed
Whoa.
over the 200, and just after that we had more than 500% hike in pretty much 1 year. I'm not saying that it's gonna happen again for sure, but I'm telling you, this is a confirmation that the
It's
movement is.
possible that we are leaving this again.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, this is technical analysis, right?
Great, great.
And we also had, of course, there are some times that is the market is going to have no tendency, so it doesn't go up or down. It gets side by side just like this. But once it gets through a direction, and this is the last time that actually, if you talk in terms of going down, when the moving average crossed each other, it was January 2022, and exactly here we started this bearish market, which lasted for pretty much a year, even a little bit more, right? And how much was that? Let me check for you. It was 64% down on Bitcoin price. So it's just, I'm telling everyone who's watching or studying about crypto, it's not that you're gonna look just for one indicator and buy or sell because of this, but it's one another tool that you can study and put in your strategy to get more confidence if you're gonna buy or sell your crypto. The point is, you can use volume indicator, moving average, NVT. Anyways, there's a lot of them. But the point is, every, I mean, I'm not even like exaggerating, but every indicator right now, January, is telling us that the Bitcoin is probably going up in the next weeks, right?
Yeah.
So I think actually we were talking about this the last episode, which was like 2 weeks ago, and we were afraid. Oh, come on, don't get so excited. We don't know the futures, but here you are, 14 days after that, and the market is still going up. So
Yes, exactly, exactly. I remember that. We were talking about the price if it break up the 2023 number, so we should get the 25 as soon as possible, right?
yes, yes.
Let's
So
see. I'm waiting this moment.
yeah, me too. By the way, I was waiting for this for the whole year, to be honest, because I have been buying cryptos for a long time, and that was probably still, I don't know. It's pretty much close to the end, but what we call crypto winter. So the prices are even like either stable or going down. So everybody was kind of worried if crypto, you just told us before about the economist, like he was talking about the correlation between gold and Bitcoin. I was here with the gold chart also open, and they are actually going up, like you said just before. The movement is kind of similar, but as you were explaining, the reasons are very different, right? Because there's a lot of difference between gold and Bitcoin by itself. But it's very interesting to see that for the two of them, gold and Bitcoin, January has been a great month, right?
Yeah.
Just if you see here the monthly chart on Vector, man, it's a very strong candle. It's gonna close. tomorrow, right? Yes, tomorrow. So it's very exciting to see something like this in the monthly chart, because the longer the period, the more reliable it is. For example, if I look at something on the 5 minute uh, chart, I wouldn't be so sure because it's too short. One day, yeah, kind of believe. 1 week is better, and 1 month is more than reliable. Because you are looking at the more macro movements of the market.
Yeah.
But just before I ask you again about your news, I just want to share something for everyone who's watching us, which is this news from last week. Guys, I hope this is one of the last bad news regarding crypto winter, because we have seen so many bad stuff like FTX, Terra Luna, and so on. But um, Genesis has filed for bankruptcy last week, this month. Okay, and it's very sad because it's another company inside the crypto market that it is going bad. And the problem is not only Genesis. It is bad for itself. You can see here they had a loan of almost $800 million, which is huge. Okay,
Mm.
but the problem is, guys, I'm gonna tell you something which makes me very worried. Because of that, the Bybit CEO, Bybit is a very big exchange. It's not, of course, not as big as other ones, but it's very reliable. I have an account on Bybit, by the way, and they actually have been loaning low money for Genesis, and that is the problem. You know, more
It's
than
a
a
big
hundred
problem.
million dollars. Yes, yes. So the point is, should I be worried because I have an account on Bybit? I don't know, man. I don't know. But one thing that I tell everyone who has been investing in crypto is that, man, please don't put all of your money in specifically one exchange or one crypto or one
Yeah.
project. Always be very careful about this. Um Hopefully, nothing is gonna happen to Bybit. Hopefully, okay.
We hope
But
so.
yeah, but the thing is, and this news is something that I want to share. He, the CEO of Bybit, wasn't very clear about how much involved Bybit was with Genesis. So if they find out more about the bankruptcy of Genesis, they probably are gonna find out more about Bybit. So it's something. I'm not telling you just take off your money from Bybit. No, no, it's not like this. But I'm just telling you, guys, be careful because no no one knew about FTX before October last year. I know a lot of people didn't know. Eh, I'm gonna share later more news about FTX. So now everything looks okay, but please, guys, everyone who's watching, even if you're a beginner, advanced trader, always be careful about the places you're putting your money, and more importantly, never trust specifically in one place, in one project, one exchange for your money. Okay, because this is making me a little bit of worried regarding this news. Okay, it
But
was one.
something very good happened, Guillermo, with all this beer market. I think that it showed to us what the reality of a lot of companies. And I think this point is very good for everyone. So now we know what the company it's honest with us and what the company wasn't honest with us, what the company will keep in the market and which company will stop in this market, will don't continue in this market. I think this point is very variable to bring here also.
Yes, I think it's very important because uh, we actually had Terra Luna before that, before the FTX, for example. But I think people weren't really ready for what would happen with FTX, for example. And to be honest, they're very good with like hiding some stuff from the customers. They are very good with that. Man, I would never think before October that they would fail. I would
Yeah.
never think, and I know a lot of people, friends of mine, who had money in there, a lot of money, by the way. And, I'm going to talk this later, but even Tom Brady, which is the probably the most famous NFL player, has so many shares in FTX. So you're never going to know. So because of that, again, guys, everyone who's watching or listening, whatever, um, never trust 100% of your money specifically in one place or you in one project. Just be careful about this, please. I don't want to be here, I don't know, 1 month from now talking about again about Bybit or something like that. Like, just be careful as always.
So
But
let's talk about
let's go
something,
to good news.
something,
Yes.
some good news here. Lately, there is a partnership happened between Binance and Mastercard. This is not the first partnership between Binance and Mastercard, but this one is new. This one is here in Brazil. I will share my screen here. So as we can see, Binance partners with Mastercard to launch prepaid crypto card in Brazil. I was waiting this moment because I want this card also. let's
Yes, I
let's
really want.
let's see here. The card will be available to all Binance users in Brazil with a valid national ID and allow them to make payments and pay bills with 13 cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, Ether, and Binance USD. According to the blog post, Binance card will charge 0.9% fee per transaction involving crypto. And Binance said, adding that it will offer up to 8% in cashback with the crypto. Man, this is very good. You are using your card and you are having 8% cashback. I would love to have this card when it's ready. With the crypto, 8% in cashback with the crypto, and allow ATM withdrawals without fees. I think this is really cool. And if we take a look about Brazil, let's see here. Depending on analytics inside Brazil, there is 16.1% of Brazilian use cryptocurrency. So Brazil is one of top countries for crypto and for Binance in this market. Not for Brazil, as we can see here, we have many countries like Thailand, Nigeria, Philippines, Turkey, Argentina, Singapore, South Korea, Malaysia, and when we are living here in Brazil, I don't know, Guilherme, I are living in Sao Paulo. I when
Yes.
I when I travel to Sao Paulo, I see there is a lot of facilities to pay in crypto, to pay in Bitcoin, and to make transactions with Bitcoin, right?
Yes. Actually, this news about the Binance card is very nice because now a lot of people can actually pay using crypto, which is, man, a big revolution here. I look every day at the Binance social media and I see that they had already the card in the United States. I think they had also in the Europe, and I was wondering, man, when are we gonna have this in Brazil? Now we are almost have. I think right now they are preparing to launch here, but in São Paulo, which is like one of the probably the biggest cities in the South America, when you talk about business, we have more than 30 establishments that already accept crypto as a payment. Most of them are bars or even grocery stores, like small ones, but they already accept. I have been to a pub. It's pretty much like an Irish pub, and they already accept crypto, just Bitcoin. And one interesting thing, they do that because they have partnership with Bitso. So because of that,
Was Bitso.
Yeah, they accept, which is I think pizza is also from South America, anyways. But because of that, they accept crypto. And now with this Binance card, which they are launching right now in January, man, it's gonna be so good for everyone. You said like 80% cashback, man. This is awesome. It's pretty cool. I want to have this as soon as possible. Like right
Exactly.
now, I don't have this much percent of cashback in my credit card, but um, I think it's pretty cool. I'm very glad to see this because it always started with El Salvador accepting Bitcoin as their main of payment, and then other places started to accept this. Now we're seeing in Brazil even Binance coming up with this. So man, it's so glad to see this. Revolution of crypto is really happening, and I just expect that more and more companies bring crypto as a form of payments for their services. Like not
Yeah.
only, you know, because of Binance is going to be much easier for everyone. But imagine, I think you are going to talk about this just after, but I think Elon Musk, not only on Twitter, but in Tesla, you could buy a Tesla using Bitcoin, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, Tesla
You,
you already using Bitcoin.
you can use,
and
right?
and Tesla announced that he till this moment they never sold any Bitcoin. They are holding. They are still holding, and Tesla keep accepting crypto. They are accepting Bitcoin and they are accepting Dogecoin.
Yes, yeah. I know Elon Musk is such a fan. I don't know why, but he really likes Dogecoin. I'm not. Anyways, I'm not talk anything about this, but he has his preferences, right? But yeah, I knew that he was talking that he will never sell Bitcoin. Every sale they made, they just hold this Bitcoin, which is great, which is pretty nice for Tesla. And this is something that can bring other companies to also accept Bitcoins for expensive product, because it's pretty easy to accept Bitcoin for a beer. It's $5 or something, but for a Tesla, a car, it's very different. So it's very nice to see that and see much more people are able to use crypto as a way of payment. It's great.
Yeah, yeah, I totally agree. So, do you have other some news to share with us, Guilherme? Or
Yes.
yes, go ahead.
No, sorry to if you wanted to share something before.
I will talk about the Elon Musk news, but you can tell your news before. It's okay.
Oh, sure. Okay. Yeah, it's real quick. I'm gonna even share here this news just for a second. I was talking before that no one can predict what's gonna happen with exchanges, companies regarding crypto, and so on. But one thing that makes me very, how can I say, like curious about stuff in crypto is that the more we find out about FTX, the more things which are curious come to the media. One thing that has made me very surprised is this month they found out that not only a lot of people lost money with FTX, but also Tom Brady, like I was talking to you before. For those who don't know yet, if you didn't see the news, I'm gonna tell you. Tom Brady has more than 1 million shares had, because now it's equals zero anyways, but he had more than specifically 1.1 million shares of FTX, and his ex-wife Gisele Bündchen had more than 600 common shares of FTX, which means that yes, they lost a lot of money because of that crash, and also they're in the list waiting for receive some money from Sam. It If someone happens to them, I don't know, but it's very interesting to see someone who is so rich and so famous still has failed in this situation with FTX, and they are still waiting for their money, which is, of course, they are still very good and very wealthy, but still is a lot of money. And The other thing that I promise I don't want to talk anymore in the next episode about FTX, but just to close this topic, because I really get very excited. So many things, and the UK regulator, they are investigating a charity which were somehow linked to FTX. Man, when I saw this, I was like, what? Even a charity is linked to FTX? Yes, man, you heard it right. I'm with here with the news, and not only we have political people involved in this crash of FTX, athletes just like Tom Brady, and now also charity involved in this all situation.
Yeah.
What I can tell about this, guys, no, lot of people were trusting them. A lot of companies were trusting FTX before the crash. So imagine as an investor, if they didn't know all about it, how would you know? You, just like us, normal investors. So again, guys, this is a big message for everyone. Do not trust fully in one specific place. And if I can give guys a tip for people who are watching, consider yourself buying a hard wallet. It's something that I
Yeah.
have been thinking about, you know.
Yes, for sure, for sure. It's much safer than keep your money in exchanges, for sure.
Yes, I'm gonna tell
The
what I do as a trader. I do have money in exchanges, of course, because I do my trades, my day trading, my swing trading, and so on. But a part of my investments, which I am as a holder, I just put in the. I'm not gonna tell which brand because people can research and see which brand is better for them. But you should have a hard wallet so you can put the coins that you have as a holder for the long term gains and live there. It's very safe.
yeah.
Of course, have an exchange. You can have two, three, it doesn't matter, but at least a part of your money you should put in a hard wallet so you can be at least safe uh, with your money.
The crypto community will never forget what happened when with FTX, especially that people who lose their money there. So for sure. Well, guys, let's go to the last news here with us. I will. Here I have Elon Musk wants Twitter payment system to accommodate crypto. Well, Twitter is designing a system to permit payments through the social media platform. Billionaire owner Elon Musk wants it first to be for fiat currencies, but he wants the ability to add cryptocurrencies later. Well, he didn't mention any crypto, but the people looks like they are just understanding about anything Elon Musk will say. It will be about about Dogecoin. So let's let's take a look about Doji. What's going on
He's
there?
just a huge fan of Dogecoin. I don't,
Yes,
the community is very strong, anyways. But it's I just find it always very funny that he likes the Dogecoin so much.
I'm not a fan of shitcoin, but well, it's good for trading sometimes.
Yes,
Well, after
it's good.
after the Twitter,
Yeah.
look, Guillermo, what's happened after their tweet? The price of Dogecoin goes up 10%, and now goes down again to their place. So I don't know. For me, I already made many trades on Dogecoin. I use this Twitter thing always when Elon Musk says something about Dogecoin. I go directly to chart of Dogecoin to open some trade because always there is a possibility to make something there, or something bad or something good. So like here, guys, after Elon Musk said you could use this opportunity, for example, to make 9% of this profit, because always this has happened when Elon Musk talk about Dogecoin, badly way or good way, something happened with the chart. So guys, for me, this is all the news. Guilherme, do you have anything also to share with us today?
Yeah, I think it was all regarding the news in the crypto market. Just a great month that we are having, closing tomorrow, by the way. So, very exciting month for all the investors. Hopefully, the first of many months of high in crypto. We are starting. We're starting the year with the right foot, right? So it's awesome for us, and we have the um, the next months which are gonna be very careful because either this was a spike for going down again. I don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen anyway. But again, we have the halving coming up next year, so the prices probably are gonna even stable or growing more, which I hope is gonna happen right in this year. So, like I said, I've been talking about this for like 2 or 3 episodes already, but I can feel a very optimistic market this year, especially compared with last year in crypto. Hopefully, the crypto winter is getting to an end. I hope, to be honest. I'm a holder, man, but I just want the price to go higher and higher.
I hope we are finished the bad news and we are having the best January this January, and I hope that we're gonna have very good February also. But the traders, there is something good about being trader. Trader could make money if the market going up or going down. The trader always have their visions to make money, short or long. So be trader and use Vector to be a professional trader. Guys, if you wanna use Vector, take a look about the link in this video. You're gonna have 15 days experiment. So take a look. Maybe you're gonna discover yourself if you are trader or not. Me and Guilherme, we use Vector daily and we love it because it's much easier to trade when you have a platform like Vector. Well, guys, this is all for today. I hope you enjoy this episode. We're gonna see next week. Stick around the blog, guys. Thank you, Guilherme. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.
All right, thank you, everyone. Don't forget to check our trial in the description of the video, and I see you guys next week. Thank you, guys, again. Have a great month, great year for everyone in crypto. See you guys.